करा के मैंने 3 या 4 सीटी हो जाए बंद कर दें। कैमरा के नहीं आ रहा
Hello, 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 hello. I'm audible. Okay. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. I welcome you all to this event. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Alhamdulillah. We were scheduled to start early, but because of the turnout of the audience being a little late, we had to start a little late. So sorry, apologies for the delay. Alhamdulillah, we today have the Indian Sign Language Training Program by Brother Fasif Rahman. He is a Da'i. And this program is conducted by Aspire College. Alhamdulillah. Aspire College is a not-for-profit organization. Alhamdulillah, it is one of the leading institutions in Islamic studies in Tamil Nadu. Alhamdulillah. So our founder Sheikh Abdul Salam Madani, Alhamdulillah, he is the visionary of this idea. You have a So Alhamdulillah, Sheikh Abdul Salam Madani is the founder of Aspire College. So Alhamdulillah, he is the visionary, and under him we have started this institution, and we are running a lot of programs for the public as well as for people who are serious in the Islamic studies. And going forward, we have.
Excuse me.
So this is an introduction about Aspire College.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Is that a problem with the mic or?
Actually, your voice is little low.
Sir, is there a problem with my voice or the mic? Check. Is everything okay?
I request all the brothers to sit down and please take your seat. Is everything okay? Audible? Good. Good. So, Alhamdulillah, Saad, PPT.
Voice is breaking also.
Okay.
We cannot hear properly.
So in Aspire College, we are running BA and MA in Islamic Studies, and the program is integrated with Diploma in Islamic Psychology, and we have a BSc Psychology, Alhamdulillah, which we started. All the programs are running very successfully, Alhamdulillah, and we have PUC courses as well with NIOS that is spanning over 2 years. And for the coming year, Alhamdulillah, we are planning more extensive courses in inshallah BA in Islamic Studies in Arabic medium as well, and soon the announcement of those courses will be available to the audience. And we have a tie-up with Tamil Nadu Open University, and we give diploma certificates and accredited by the National Council for Accreditation for Education and Therapies, and both the courses are very well recognized by the Indian government. So we have various programs. I mean, we have different platforms. Basically, we have e-learning platform, e-learning online courses, which are pre-recorded courses available, and we have campus programs, and we have live session, live classes also. All of them are main course degree. So we can, we are providing across online, offline, and a hybrid of online and offline, so that alhamdulillah it is easier for people to learn. And we are trying from our side as best as possible to how to reach the audience in a very easy and a seamless way. And we are running currently basic Arabic diploma, intermediate Arabic diploma, and advanced Arabic diploma in e-learning, which is pre-recorded courses. And alhamdulillah, going forward, and there are other courses also, diploma, that will be done in the coming days. And all the information are right now available in WhatsApp. We have already, I think most of you all in the WhatsApp groups we have, and time to time it will be available in WhatsApp. Please, I request all to have an eye and follow up the programs. Alhamdulillah, we have a lot of programs coming as well, inshallah. And we have programs that we have Tajweed courses running in the morning and evening for the brothers and sisters. And if you request any information on that, you can please contact the admin desk. And for the others, we will be giving the numbers. You can reach out and you can always find out. And alhamdulillah, we have two main campuses, one in Bangalore and one in Chennai. And the Bangalore is one is with alhamdulillah a good hostel setup in the same premises. It's a 10,000 square feet building actually. So the hostel facilities are are the top notch when it comes to, and with only it's for only ladies. For your information, the hostel facilities. And we have the programs running in Bangalore campus and Chennai campus as well. And this is the campus front is in the Bangalore, and the hostel. These are the photographs of our Bangalore campus, just for your information. And yes, alhamdulillah, we have been running a lot of program with W Power as well as Aspire itself, online mostly. And we have students from all over the the globe. We have students from South Africa. We have some students logging on from Australia, from US as well, and the UK. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for enabling us to reach out to the audience all over, and we are very grateful for that. There are students review and available on YouTube. You can see the link where you can go and see our students. They have expressed their views on Aspire, and which is alhamdulillah positive, and we hope to do more, inshallah. So these are the few quotes from the students. So alhamdulillah, we have the shuyukhs from Medina and well-educated institutions, passed out from the top Indian institutions when it comes to our faculties. And alhamdulillah, we have a high caliber of the faculties when it comes to psychology program, be it Islamic program, any program we run, leading by Sheikh Abdul Salam Madani, one of the leading scholars in Tamil Nadu, mashallah. And under his guidance, we have scholars and other teachers who are of the highest caliber. So we believe in providing the authentic knowledge, and whatever studies we provide, we aim to give the best, with the best faculty, with the best courses, and the best learning outcome, inshallah. So that is our, that is the rule that we go by. And we time to time our students they engage in activities, outdoor activities, which is completely arranged by the college and secure. So these are some of the activities that they had gone last year. So the some of our students who are passed out are teachers now, are doing their higher studies some of them in Malaysia, some of them in UK as well. And there are other entrepreneurs and lawyers who enroll in our courses as well, because it helps them to get the Islamic angle and Islamic knowledge that helps them in the profession as well. And Alhamdulillah, da'is, this leads you to be good social workers, da'is. And Alhamdulillah, overall learning Islam gives you inner peace and the confidence and the happiness that is needed in the life. So for admissions, you can reach out to the link above or the mobile number, and it's available in WhatsApp as well. So, and we Alhamdulillah provide scholarship all over the stream. So you can reach out and you can get the information on that as well. And I request anyone interested to take a screenshot of this so that, for your reference. And thank you. So that I am these, and again, these are the contacts. Please note our website is aspircollege.co, and the email is info@aspircollege. Please take a screenshot of us as well. So this comes to the end of my introduction to this, and this will be followed by a small address by our founder Sheikh Abdul Salam Madani, and we will then go into the Indian Sign Language program. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mic is not functioning there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wal aqibatu lil muttaqin was salatu was salamu ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. In 2009, I was in Bangalore. Few differently able, that is deaf brothers, they came. मेरे को डिस्टर्ब हो रहा बहुत ज्यादा दरवाजे के पास. There's a lot of disturbance, voices coming and going. You keep the door open completely and you people leave. Keep the door open, it is making noises. Something it should solve the problem. خلاص, you sit down. Stop them. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. So I was there in Bangalore in 2009. Some deaf people, they came, 2 brothers. They were complaining that we don't have Muslims any activity for the deaf people. So all those people are with the Christian missionaries, because they have their ideas, activities, schools, centers. It was back in 2009. Then later on in 2010 and 11, we tried that we should select the sisters and brothers to learn the sign language so that they can teach the deen to their children. Almost millions of the people are there in India, in the world. Not 1 million, 2 million. It is 450 million people in the world. Majority of them is in the developing countries. Okay. For them to convey the message of the Quran, to convey the message of the Hadith, to convey the message of our purpose, we forgot that community completely. We neglected that community completely. And for your information, in 2009 and 10, in Indian sign languages, there were no symbols of Kaaba, Makkah, Quran, Hadith, Prophet. It was not there. It might be there. At least I was dealing with the Bangalore community. So that interpreter that said that we don't have the signs of Quran and the Hadith and similar things to convey the message to the people. See here, I am disabled. You know that? Comparing to this brother, each and every one is differently able. I am not hearing does not mean that my thinking ability, mental ability is less than him. Impossible. So, yes, community is overruling, community is controlling. So we promote some people. For example, right now, the physical beauty is considered as a very charm, powerful, precious physical beauty. If you ask your mothers, your grandmothers, when they are going to get married to get a bride, they never think much about the physical beauty. They think about how the girl can make a good family. That was the priorities. Right now, because of the commercial and that business, the people are targeting the other things. So anyway, what I mean, sisters, that priorities of the people have been changed. But as a Muslim, as a good human being, am I not responsible to serve my Muslim or to humans? They are in certain needs. One of the need is that they can't hear. Okay. But they have 100% ability to learn and to understand. If you go back, Abasa wa tawalla an ja'ahul a'ma. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the deaf people and the blind people in the Quran. One of the person was Abdullah ibn Maktoum. He was blind, but he was leader many times. And the Prophet, when he went out of Medina, he made him his successor. So he was the leader of Medina when in the absence of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So my question is to my brothers and sisters, you know that the Muslim Ummah, where they are, what is their situation? You know the Muslim Ummah, subhanallah. We are busy in the marriages, parties, competitions. Where is the priority of learning deen and sacrificing something? So among you, yourself, right now this brother came. Do we have the classes for the deaf about the Islam? Let the matter of Islam, are we giving them a dignified life to learn, to develop, to earn? Because we are not thinking about them. We left this field at all completely. Dyslexia. Einstein was dyslexic. Muhammad Ali Clay was dyslexia, suffering from dyslexia. These people, they become very famous in the world. Why? They were supported somehow. Similarly, blind people, Bin Baz, rahimahullah, blind. His Sheikh Ibrahim, he was blind. Right now, the HOD of Medina University, he is my teacher, Department of Aqidah, Fiqh, Saleh Suhaimi. He is blind. He taught me. And there are the schools of blind people. There are the schools of deaf people. They are learning, but unfortunately, you know that Muslim Ummah is lacking a lot of things. One of the things is that we don't have any, I don't know, do you know any school of Hifz Quran, Tahfiz for the deaf people? Do we have? So whose responsibility? Let them to play, enjoy, khalas, leave them like, that criminals of the community. Anyway, this is a simple an effort. We are right now, you are going to just know importance of sign language, how you can learn. I appreciate a lot, and we are ready to sponsor the boys and the girls. No need of this. No, see, gone the days. Islam, we did not change the Islam. But right now, the world accepted that the girls, the women can do a lot. The world accepted. But from the day one, we didn't say that the women can't do anything in Islam. Islam, what the rights the Prophet gave, the same rights we are giving, and the same rights will be till the day of judgment. This guidance is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not changing anything. Culturally, yes, culturally, many people are changing. But according to Islam, there is no changes. The rights the women get, the same time, the same right. Women are 100% responsible for their deen, for their akhlaq, for their practices, for their dawah. But Islam says only one thing, that protect yourself, your honor, and don't mix with the opposite sex because it leads for a lot of problems. The only thing that Islam says. Other than that, nothing. Islam did not stop you from any activity. You want business, exercise, horse riding, running, do it. We didn't say that. But it should not be mixing. It should not be in front of the other mahram, other men. That's the only simple thing. And you know that the problem of that. It leads for the harassment, family distraction, rape, zina, prostitution, a lot of problems it happens. That is what Islam says. Other than that, nothing. So all the right. So every man, every woman is responsible to think about these things. So today's it is a introduction. That's it. And might be takes based on a person that middle abilities, he can learn perfect in the sign language in 8 months if daily spending 1 hour or weekly 10 hours for something like that. It takes 7 to 8 months. If you are smart, making the efforts, might be it is 3 to 4 or 5 months possible. We want the sisters to learn so that we can arrange the classes to teach them Islam. And we need, basically, we don't have the women scholar itself. And the male scholars also, that very less authentic knowledge. But somehow, whatever the knowledge they have to convey to the community. And for that, we are right now, it is the introduction class. Then later on today, and these people are going to announce that we might be in this month or next month, we are going to start practical classes, weekly 2, 5, 4 classes. You attend those classes, you learn the sign language. And for you, it is a career base that we are, that those people who are interpreting, we did not get in Chennai, so we call the people online. So it is career based. Whenever you are translate to the community, to the people, or to the government, you have that that setup to pay for that. So hopefully I conveyed my message, and we ask you people to come forward, to join the hand, to support the new ideas, and especially for Aspire, because Alhamdulillah we need the people and to spread and to take further. And we wish that we can that open the colleges of Islamic studies for the blind people, for the deaf people, possible. But the society, that how the society is thinking and functioning. May Allah bless all of you. Jazakallah khair. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah. They call Brother Fasid Rahman to start the program, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Hi. Yes. Can you hear me? Audible? Okay. Yes. So we call Brother Muhammad Shafiq. Yes.
Actually, Shafiq sir wants. Okay. Sir tried to tell you that he wants to be a host. So make him host so that he can share the screen also. Am I audible? Shafiq sir wants to be host. Am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
So he wants to be host. Can you make him host?
Hello. Yes. Yes, you are. Hello. Hi. Yes. Uh,
Okay. So please make him host so that he can share the screen also.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Your camera angle, Matam. Little bit high. Or no, no. Brother Shaf- Muhammad Shafiq view. Audible Illama. We need his voice. Speaker is on. No? Yes, brother Muhammad Shafiq. Assalamu alaikum. Uh, can you please mute? Um, yes, can you please start, brother Shafiq? Please unmute.
Yeah, I can hear you. He cannot able to speak.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I will speak behalf of him.
Uh, Thank you. We can start the session, brother
Sure.
Shafiq.
Sure.
We can start. Yes.
Oh, can you make him host? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So make
Thank you.
him host.
You're audible, yes.
He wants to be host.
Make it, he wants to be host.
Yeah.
He is host. He's
Okay.
made hostess.
Actually, he's trying to share his screen, but he's not able to do that.
Uh, okay, his screen was visible, but it stopped now.
Okay.
He can try again.
Okay. He's
He's
trying.
host, no? Yeah, he is host. So, yes. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. our screen we can remove. No need, no need, no need. Next. We can remove our screen. Okay.
Okay. So hello everyone.
What-
Assalamu alaikum.
How do you make one? I go salam. We can mute. Saab.
Good morning to everyone. Okay, we are managing, internet and everything for you all. So yeah, I can understand it is tough to join and to understand everything. Okay. So today I am going to introduce Indian Sign Language, ISL, Indian Sign Language. Okay, this is a awareness program. Who I am Mohammed Shafiq. Okay, this is my sign name. Okay, what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so I taught Indian Sign Language and I did interpretation also for everyone. Okay. Okay, I was deaf teacher and I have lot of work, like I am a teacher also. I am a teacher also. I taught sign language and I do sometime interpretation also. Okay, I have 18 years experience in this field. Okay. So I did awareness program and okay, BCW, it's a deaf children world. Okay, so I teach there. I did awareness program there also. Okay. So I have a question to all of you, all the hearing persons. What do deaf and ISL? What it is? Deaf. What do you think? Deaf and ISL. What it means? It's like gestures only. It's like they are using their hands only, and they are making joke of it. And what it is? Gestures. This is gestures. What? Okay, they are making a fake signs. What it is? Or it is sign language. It is ISL. What? So some of you all not aware about that it is language and all. So what it is? Anybody knows about that? Okay. Some of hearing persons have doubt that sign language is not a language. It's face gestures only. So today I'm going to tell you it is a language and what is the meaning of deaf. Today I'm going to explain you. Okay. So what is deafness? Deafness. What is deafness? What is the meaning of deafness? Okay. There are two main approaches of deafness. There are two models. First one is medical model. Medical model where doctor and everyone has saw this and they have their own perspective. Okay. And the second one is cultural model. Okay, so medical model, they even don't see the deaf person's, approach, their ability, They never know. They have only their own perspectives on that. And the second one is culture model. They saw their own culture. They, they take it as a positive way, but the medical model, they take it as a negative way about deaf. Okay, they think that they cannot speak, they cannot hear, so like that they, feel mercy, feel sympathy about them. So a deaf person, okay, deaf person wanted, they think that deaf person has to be changed their self. They try to be speak, they try to be listen. Okay, deaf culture think something different. They wanted to be sign language. They will be confident if they use sign language. They don't have problem if they are using sign language. They are happy to use sign language. Okay, so there is a model, view model. Okay, so medical perspective, here we have medical perspective and culture and linguistic perspective. Okay. Okay, so if we are talking about deaf perspective, it is good, but we are talking about medical perspective, they think that if we are talking about medical perspective, they are focusing only hearing, like the person should hear. They are focusing about how can we make them speak out to their self. So they should practice to speaking, they should practice on listening. It means, okay, they totally focused on oralism, totally focused how they can speak. So if anybody who can, who have disability like 50%, 70%, so they try to make them, try to make them that they can speak and they can try to speak. They are only focusing on that. But the second thing, cultural perspective on deafness. Okay, so if they think that, okay, I have a hearing loss, okay, but I can sign, I can speak with sign. Okay, God give me this type of thing, so that is not a problem for me. Okay, I'm also a kid for someone. I'm also a human being. Okay, so if I'm not able to hear anything, that doesn't mean I didn't understand. I am using sign language and I am confident about it. The whole world can see. I can see the whole world. I can see everything. I can, feel everything. So colors, persons, I can see everything. I can take it as a positive way. I can, connect, try to connect with them. So uh, for sign language, for deaf person, it is not a negative way to, speak out. It is not a. Okay. So for that person, he can, he can his own lifestyle, his history, his sense. Okay. So how can the deaf person, feel that with sign language? How can they explain? How can their history? What is their history? Their lifestyles? Okay. They don't have any problem if they cannot hear. They don't have any problem with that. Okay, but the medical perspective, they only think that they have to speak. That is the only way they can improve. But no, that is not a positive thing. We can speak by sign language. Okay, the next one is deafness through the cultural linguistic perspective. Okay, so what is the definition? The model deafness being deaf as a positive way of experiencing word by visually, and the second one is deaf person, their natural language is sign language because they can visually communication in a natural way to respond when you cannot hear. The third one is deaf community has its own language. So the first one, first topic is in whole world we have experience of everything. We take it as a positive way. In our community we can meet everyone, we can talk in sign language, we communicate by our friends, we can share news, information, share experiences. I'm sorry, I think there is a network issue. Okay, so we can share everything with that. The second one thing, deaf person, uh, they have their own language, that is sign language. They only make it, they made it for their communication. Nobody can help him to make a language for their communication. They self make it. They made persons. They can, now they can study on in sign language. They can met naturally. They can met persons and naturally talk in sign language. So for the communication, they use sign language. They can communicate in languages, in expressions, their own body postures. Okay, so communication, if we are talking about communication, we cannot hear, so that is not a matter for us. We can see, we can communicate in sign language. So hearing person think that they cannot speak, they cannot hear, they only, we can listen, we can speak. But if we are talking about deaf person, we can hear by our eyes. Okay, we can see, we can understand, we can explain, we can explore in sign language. Okay, like hearing person can hear and speak, but deaf person can see and speak. And the third one, deaf community has their own language. Okay, like hearing person have Hindi, English, Marathi. So they are, these are languages they are using. Same deaf person, deaf community have their own language. What is the language? This is sign language. They can use their hand and their expressions to explain themselves. Like hearing person use English, Hindi languages, that is their own languages, Marathi their own languages. Okay, Kerala, Tamil, in Kerala we are using Tamil, their own languages. But deaf, if we are talking about deaf, they have only one language, and that is sign language. In whole India we are using Indian Sign Language. Okay, so now what is sign language? What is the meaning of sign language? Okay, so deaf children, up to deaf people use their natural sign language because they can, okay, they can meet and they can see, they can understand by their visual effects. Okay, they can see that, oh, this is mobile phone. Okay, we are using mobile phone. So they can use their sign like this. Oh, this is tea. We are using that. Okay, this is tea. Oh, this is food. So we can do this like food. This is chapati. Okay. So we see that chapati make like this. So we sign them like this. So we can see the things as happening, and then we'll make it for our reference. So we visualize the things and we understand, like, okay. So things, we visualize the things and we understand, we make it the sign naturally. The second one is deaf community has their own languages, as I explained to you. The third one is okay, the sign language is used by the deaf community only because they cannot speak So everybody think that they cannot speak, they cannot, hear. But no, that is not true. They can speak. They have their languages. Like they use sign language, but the hearing people didn't understand. Like they have a language, sign language, and they are using and they are communicating with their language. Okay. So everybody should learn. If they have languages, we also have languages. We can use our own languages. We can, we like hearing people speak out Hindi, English. Once they explore their self in Hindi and English. Same if okay, if we met deaf person, we can speak he and the deaf person can sign, so we cannot connect like that. This is the problem. So Indian Sign Language, okay, Indian Sign Language, whole India we are using Indian Sign Language, and that is called ISL. So what you are thinking, like American and some other countries, we can take it? No, this is our sign language, that is Indian Sign Language. We are only use this in India. If we are talking about America, there is American Sign Language. British, there is BSL, British Sign Language. So every country has their own sign language that is different from Indian Sign Language. But if we are talking about India, there is Indian Sign Language. Like Hindi, English, we can take it from other country. No, this is from India. So same Indian Sign Language is also from India. So who made it? Okay. So Indian deaf person made it. So spoken and sign language, what is the difference between these two languages? Spoken language and sign language are different. How? Hearing person speak out. Okay. So that is spoken language. They can listen, that is listening language. They can listen the things and then explore. In spoken language, there is listening and voicing. Sound level, like they can understand if we know that how to make it loud and make it low. There is a diversity. We know that how to speak it loudly, when we have to loud, when we have to low. We have to manage our voice in a spoken language. So but if we are talking about sign language, this is same as spoken language? No, this is different. So how it is different? Okay, deaf person did sign by their hands. So if like if you are listening, we are doing sign by their hands. We can visual things. So there is visual language. Okay, and their expressions, oh, like that, wow, good, hi. We can visual things. We saw the expressions. We include hand shapes also, like help. So this is the hand shape of help. Same, hearing people use tongue, mouth to speak out, like we, yes, tongue, they are using tongue, like we are using hands, like ball. We cannot, do this, and we cannot use gestures. We have a proper shape in our language. If we are doing this is actually a mean for something. Okay, so like egg, we use this. So these are same? No, both are different. So egg like this is the hand shape. Ball like this. So we are using hand shapes. So for different things, we have different hand shapes. Like high, everybody knows that high, average, good, clear, clear. Okay. So fourth one is facial expression. So that is very important in sign language. What is right, what is wrong, when we are joking for someone. The expression is most important thing in this language. If we don't have expression, there is no language. Okay, so expression has to be clear. This is important in this language. What does mean of facial expression? Like good. If we are talking like this is not expressive. If we are talking about like this is mean we are saying good. This is like someone lie something. So we can say good. Expression express the things. Yes. Movement. Next one is movement. That is movement. If we are talking about helping someone, like you are helping someone. If we are talking about please come to my home, you are in your home, come to my home. So if we are talking about take a flight or you are going somewhere, so we are saying that take a flight because the flight is going to here to there. So there is a place, there is a movement we are showing to express sign language. Different movements are there. Okay, so they have some their local languages also. They are using in localite and their places. We are using places for that. Like we should move their shoulders. Okay, so this is called movement. So location and body movements like that. Okay. Okay. If we are saying I am helping you, or we are saying please help me. So there is a lot of movements, body movements in language. The last one is orientation. So what is orientation? Hi. We are saying hi. Okay. Okay. And we are saying stop. Wait. Okay. That is hi. This is different. Okay. And stop. Different. We are talking about bus or truck. This is different. Okay. Bike. This is different. All are saying no. These gestures, these sign words are different. We are using one hand shape with different type. Like this, if we are talking about bike, we are using this. Bike has gone like that. So everything is, we can say everything, every body movement, location, hand shape, visual, sign language, everything is in sign language. One thing I missed, like communication. So communication, how can make it perfect? We can use sign language on that. Got it, everyone? Okay. So grammar structure of ISL. So spoken language, there is their own grammar structure, and if we are talking about sign language, there is own grammar structure. Okay. So hearing person, they have their own language, English, Hindi, and there is a grammar on that. But can we use the same grammar in sign language? No, this is totally different. Sign language has their own grammar. Okay. They have some different structure on that. There is some different structure in Indian Sign Language. Okay, hearing people use first person. Okay, so English have their own grammar, and deaf has using their own grammar in the sign language. These are the different things. English order has totally different. Sign language has totally different. Okay, first sentence is the teacher is deaf. Okay. But in sign order, we use teacher, deaf. So we only use two words in sign structure, that is teacher, deaf. But hearing has, okay, hearing people should know like that. They have this sentence like the teacher is deaf, but we in sign language use teacher, deaf. The second one is, are you married? But we use you, married, and then expression. Question mark with expression. Okay, you married? So we use expression here. Okay. The third one is, who is your friend? So we use in sign language, your friend who. Okay. So in sign language, we use question mark in last. So your friend who. That is a grammar in sign language. We use question words in the last of the sentence. And English is different. There is, could you see there is any structure of Hindi or English language? No, there is, this is totally different from the hearing speaking languages. English, Hindi is their own structure and sign language has their own structure. There is no copied thing in that language, right? Okay. Okay. So deaf community and hearing community. There's a, okay. So that we are talking about deaf community, they have their own, you know that language, sign language, we are using that. What is the different, what is the problem in deaf community, and what is the difference between deaf and hearing community? They can speak, this is good thing, they can speak, they can, hear. But if we are talking about deaf community, they can also speak by their language, their hands. So there is, or who is wrong? Deaf or deaf community is wrong because they cannot speak, or hearing community is wrong because they cannot speak? So no, they all are good. So okay, deaf has the disability, they hearing person think that they are disabled, they are, they can blame them for everything. We are safe, we are hearing person, we are good, we can speak. Deaf cannot speak, they have problem. No, we can communicate. They think that we cannot communicate, and that is the problem. Communication has missing here. Okay, but missed here. But communication barriers are there. So that's why they think, that's why they blame. The first thing. The second one is, who is disabled? What is disabled? Deaf are disabled? The deaf community disabled? No. Hearing community, they are thinking that deaf community are disabled. Is it? Anybody can speak out. So the question from Safiq sir is, so what are you thinking, guys? Deaf are disabled? Deaf are disabled? Deaf community are disabled person are there? Anybody can speak out. Okay, if there is no question, okay. So you have to think, okay, hearing person thinking that deaf community, they have problem, they cannot speak, they are not able to grown up like that, they cannot speak, they cannot share everything. But a hearing person thinking like that, but deaf person can speak. So who are disabled? If our perspective, hearing person are disabled, they cannot communicate with us, so they can also be disabled person. If we met from hearing person, they cannot sign, they cannot use sign, but they think that they are disabled. They are only blaming deaf person, deaf community, like they are disabled, they cannot speak. But we think that, yeah, Okay. So there is a communication gap. That's why they are thinking like that. They have to learn that there is a language. They don't think that we are disabled. We are not disabled. We are okay with our language, our lifestyle, everything. Second one is bridge, language bridge. Okay. Okay. So if hearing person connect with us, they learn sign language, deaf learn English or Hindi language. So that will be easy. Both of the communities, everybody should make the bridge of their languages, and we can easily communicate, whether it is deaf community or hearing community. We should make a bridge. If there is no bridge, how can we communicate? No, that is not possible to communicate. There is a communication gap, so we should make a bridge so that hearing person can understand our language, we can understand their language, and we can learn the language, and that will make development in our country. Third one is the face-to-face problem. What is problem? Hearing person doesn't know sign language. They cannot learn sign language. They don't know sign language. Deaf in their deaf family, some of them not interested to learn sign language. That is problem. Only deaf person friends are there, so he or she can communicate, but hearing people are not able to communicate with deaf people. That is the problem. They are speak out, they are speaking, and we cannot hear that, we cannot understand. That is the problem. Okay, so communication important. Deaf can write, deaf can explain everything in written language, but there is a diversity. They don't have much skills, they don't have much skills in written language, but they can speak out with their sign language. So if hearing person can they have skills in sign language, they can speak out. Okay, they can speak out, or they can communicate with their written language also. That will be easy, like simple words: pen, drink, water, anything. Fourth one is uh, fifth one is free barrier and accessibility of sign language. So sign hearing person making a barrier because where deaf person hasn't have accessibility in sign language in everywhere, and hearing person has able to do speaking languages in everywhere. So deaf person has to remove the barrier, and both the communities has to learn sign language so that the barrier will be reduced. Okay, hearing person, if they want to learn sign language, they can learn sign language. That is Indian Sign Language. They can learn. Okay, they can join our community. We make them understand about the language. We try to make them understand. The fifth one is Indian Sign Language. There are some courses for interpretation, like I am doing. That is a course like. Okay, he is signing and I am convert that sign in voicing. So that is interpretation, and I'm doing it professionally. So I have a diploma course. I learn 2 years, and then I communicate like that. Then I interpret like that. So that is accessibility. He can speak connected with me. So he can make you understand connected with me. The next slide. Okay. Information about ISL course. Okay. So there is the information about ISL course, Indian Sign Language course. Okay. In Delhi, RCI Government of India, they we have registered course on Indian Sign Language. Okay. The first one is diploma in Indian Sign Language Interpretation. There is 2 years diploma course where we, taught everyone, teaching everyone in Indian Sign Language, help them, deaf person to accessible everywhere. So hearing person learn and make us accessible. So please, okay. So deaf person can learn for communication with you all, and you also can learn for communication. And there is to your language you can learn 5 to 6 months, and that will be enough to communicate. That will you can be skillful with learn by basic language. But here, if you are you wanted certified, uh, and you wanted to learn professionally, so you have to learn, for 2 years diploma course, and you can do interpretation also like me, like I am doing. Okay. Second one, Ali, AYJNISHT. This is in Chennai, Delhi. 4 centers are there. This is also a government function. Here you can learn diploma course. ISLRTC New Delhi. There you can learn diploma course. Niche, there is Kerala, Niche, and there you can learn diploma course. Fifth one is IDBA. IDBA, you can learn diploma course from Indore also. And the last one is HYSPSHI, the function here, Haryana. You can learn diploma course there also, and that will be easy for everyone to approach there. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Okay, so if they have any doubt, please ask your question in chat box also. Any doubt, anyone?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi. If there are any questions, please, convey to me so that I can convey to Brother Shafiq. Any questions, please, from the audience? Sisters, if there's any questions or any doubts, please. Okay. So, how much time does the course take? Yeah, shortest time to learn the course.
Hello. The
Hello, yeah.
interpretation course, yeah, the interpretation course is, the duration is 2 hours. Sorry, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, regular basis.
Okay, if there is any short course,
After 12th, there is communication courses for 6 months, like diploma. There is 6 months course also providable, part-time for 6 months. There
part-time
is no
how much?
certificate. Yeah, there is no certificate for that course, but the course has been like a basic communication. That's all. To communicate
Okay,
the
how
friends and
many
family like
hours
that.
per-
2 hours, 3 hours like that. It is possible. Total 5 hours. Two, 3 hours like that per day.
Thank you.
Different places, there is different courses for that, and different places, different time has been in that college. They depend on that college, sir. So Shafiq sir is saying that there is two. Shafiq sir college, there is two method for sign language interpretation course, and there is some basic program to us courses there, certified courses that you can choose any of this.
Okay. Any other questions, brothers, sisters? Yes, sister. Um, sorry, sister. Whether we have center in Chennai. Okay. Okay. Where in Chennai?
No, it's not there in Chennai, sir. Kerala, there is course college is there, niche city inside, but it is not there in Chennai. Coimbatore is also available, sir.
Okay, sister. Okay. Okay. Yes, sister. Any questions? Is there any questions? You mentioned we need facial expression, but what about who cover our face?
Yeah, it's a good question. And sir is saying that, yeah, he's having some experience for that. Yeah, for women, Muslim women, it is difficult to communicate and use the facial expressions. But they used to communicate. They used to communicate because we come across the signs and eye expressions, and it is possible for them to understand. And with the communication, we come closer, so that step by step process is possible, and they can catch the sign, they can communicate easily. And in Muslim community, it's like for men used to go in interpretation program, and women will not engage in this interpretation course.
Okay, sister.
Yeah,
Salam.
1 minute, sir. And Shafiq sir is saying the woman, yeah, they used to close their and hide their face, so it is difficult to communicate. It's true, but the facial expression, their eye expression is better. They can understand they can partially cover their face and communicate with the deaf people, and the sign is being understood. And Shafiq sir is saying in his home, they used to, like, for the deaf people or the Muslim women, they can communicate inside their home without using their face mask or something like that. In out where they go, it is it is difficult for communication, but the used to people can understand what are they talking. And society, they used to wear the face mask, but and they are having the attitude, and they'll be communicating with them, and they can understand whatever they are speaking, and step by step process is there. 1 year after, they can catch every, like, when we start it is like difficult, but after that it will be easy for them.
Okay. Okay, sister. Any other questions, please? Okay. Okay. So, okay. So the question is, apart from the facial expression, we see that you're using the lips also time to time. So is that also necessary for communication?
Deaf deaf are not confident, or they don't have the skill for voicing, but some of them have the quality and they have the skill to do voice, and they use they use oral very less, and they can't do that with the closed mouth. It is difficult for them, but they'll be doing good. The expression will be shown, and the oral also connect with the sign. And worried, the expression will be there, and the mouth is also been given, and it will be connected. It should be like that, because the oral is important. So the deaf can't talk, it's connected with the expression and the oral signs. Half deaf people is there, they'll be speaking, so they'll connect with the sign and the oral is different. Sign is different, but they use the full signs, but it is difficult for them to close their mouth and sign. It's not possible. Deaf people, some 70% deaf people, half deaf people. Oh, Shafiq sir is 95% deaf. He's not, nothing can be heard by him. So this is how he signed.
Okay, brother. Okay. Yes, sister.
Okay, last question, sir.
Okay, so last question. In Chennai, any courses available? Yes, we actually
Chennai,
so
no
question
courses
is
are available, sir.
Okay, the question is yeah, can it be done in Chennai also? I think Aspire is also planning a program, so that is why we organized this, inshallah. So shortly we are planning a 2 months course by Brother Fasid. So we are likely to start it in January, because we can start it in December, but since there are many holidays coming in between, that might break. So we would like to start it in probably the first or second week of January. So it will be a physical class in Aspire College. So that course is designed and will be trained by Brother Fasid. Right? Okay. So that is end of the question session. Yeah. That Brother Fasid will.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
responsible for that.
uh,
Fasid sir
yeah,
is responsible.
Brother Fasid. Any time for the course timings.
2 hours course, sir. 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes.
It will be in the afternoon so that mostly the public can attend. So it will be fixed in a convenient time where outsiders can attend, inshallah. So that is how the timing will be set. So
Yes,
can
sir.
we move on? Can we move on to Brother Fashid's presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Okay.
over to
Shafiq
Brother Fasid.
Shafiq sir is saying thank you so much. And now Fasid sir is going to give the presentation. Welcome to the presentation.
Thank you
And I
so
think
much, Brother Shafiq.
yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Sh- sh- Aspire. Okay, Aspire campus also all of them. I welcome in this presentation and learn from Shafiq. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Shafiq. We had a wonderful time. I thank you on behalf of all the audience and on behalf of Aspire as well. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you and your family. And we would like to meet you many times, inshallah. And we welcome you to Chennai also to meet you in person, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Barakallah fikum. So we'll have a short tea break, and then for 5 minutes, everyone can be seated, on your seats. The biscuits and tea will come to your place, and after the 5 minutes, we'll start with Brother Fasid's session, inshallah. Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan. So, brothers and sisters, please come back to your seats. So we will start with brother. So we request you all to take your seats, please. So he's asking webcam. You want this camera? Okay. என்ன சொல்றாங்க கேளுங்க ஒரே நிமிஷம் அவங்க இந்த கேமரா கேக்குறாங்க பட் கிளாரிட்டி நல்லா இருக்காதான் ம். 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 You can hear, sister? Good.
Laptop camera. About the laptop camera, sir. He's asking for the laptop camera.
Laptop camera.
Ama.
Quality. The quality will be low in laptop camera.
Oh, it's better to see in the laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we change the setup possible?
Sir, மேலே ஏதோ ஸ்கிரீன் இருக்காங்களா? லேப்டாப்ல ஸ்கிரீன்ல பார்க்கதான் நல்லா இருக்காங்க அப்படி கேக்குறாங்க.
This is good. Okay.
It's okay, sir.
So we start. Okay.
Hello, all. நீங்க how are you? Talib, Shafiq is his name is that, and he's working in Aspar campus. He's living Coimbatore. He's staying at Coimbatore and working in Kerala. Now he's working as per campus. He's working in and he's deaf and Tirur. He's from Tirur and he's working there. Nalim Place. Malayalam. Okay. Thank you all in name of God. And now everybody is there to attend the presentation. ABUSC all accepted for giving the presentation. And thank you all, the manager, everybody is here. I welcome everyone. Thank you. Before Shafiq has told all the points, the important points of sign language, and thank you, Shafiq. Now, I want to tell you something important. And 2016, the startup has been started, and we aim from the childhood. We had so many problems. The college, school, everywhere we face the problem to have use sign language, the Quran speaking, Halids, everybody and everything is not possible for us. The accessibility was there now. And now the communication for religion and the religion things were also not taught to us in sign language. And everywhere we had a problem and we overcome there. And but now we had a problem to communicate with them, and we did not get the points of the religion also. And everybody, Mecca also, the rules, we used to go there, but we don't know the rules. Nothing has been taught to us. Everywhere in India, the Muslim religion is there, but we are not giving the points in sign language, and it is not possible us to understand. Now, I have learned these things, these religious points, everything I have learned. How I got a teacher who taught me in ISL, and in different places, different ISL, Indian Sign Language is different. And I learned from there. The teacher used to teach me 7 years. I learned the basics, everything from there and in ISL. And now I changed to ISL. The first language which I taught was not ISL, it was a local language. And then I learned ISL. And now I communicate, and I use interpreters also for communication. And in the beginning stages, there were no interpreters to translate like this. All over India, there were no interpreters. And I used to watch, I used to see, but I used to search for the interpreters also. India, yeah, no, it's not the, it is not problem in India, but we don't have the translator, good translator to translate everything in the means of religion. In 2016, 3 people came to, I got 3 people to teach sign language, the basic communication. I taught them 2 years. Step by step process was there, and presentation was done, and presentation and the translation was done by the interpreter. Deaf used to come there, but deaf, in the beginning, the deaf people was not understood what the speaker is saying, but now it is translated through an interpreter, and the deaf people have interest in getting the knowledge and taking the joining the presentation, everything. Now, Corona, before Corona, interpreters was not there. They didn't came, like they won't be able to attend the meeting in the offline basis. And now it is again started, and everybody is interested in giving the translation through interpreters. ISL communication is possible. And now, from Corona to till now, I used to ask everybody to give a presentation in ISL, and now it's started. I'm worried about something because ISL teaching now in this place, Aspire Campus, I have given an application to learn sign language and add this language in their academic teaching. Presentation, the program or presentation, anything is giving, the speaker will be speaking and the deaf people will be sitting there, and they won't understand nothing. And any problem in Quran, Bible, anywhere, any holy books they are teaching, they'll have to give a ISL interpreter. Plus, you all know Aspire Campus sign language now is been Arabic. Okay, Arabic, they are not teaching sign language. They are not giving the sign language translation for Arabic words for the deaf to understand sign language or Arabic language. And it is their accessibility. They have to give the accessibility in sign language. And reading and translating is like, it's like that. It is not completely given to them. And word by word, they have to be taught. Full religion and everything has to be given to them, by step process. In Muslim religion, we used to give the religious problem, religious points, religious importance, everything we'll be giving them, but the deaf can't understand if the speaker is only speaking. How can you help them? How can you teach them the Arabic language? How can you teach them? The teacher will be teaching, and the deaf people will be understanding, the hearing people will be understanding if it is taught by ISL. And the God's religion, it should be taught in ISL. Deaf people, like deaf people won't understand, yeah, Hindi, English, any of the languages is not important for them. It is important in sign language. In Kerala, 2018, they applied for a program, and 1 year courses was been there. Basic program was that, and I taught them 1 year, and the second batch also came. And some places in India, I taught them 2 years program, and now Corona happened. It has been closed. It has not been started yet, but in YouTube there are there, and in technology we used to spread this sign language training program. YouTube, my personal channel is there. You can watch the video and you can understand that, and whatever you want to learn from the video is possible. I have given in that videos. Now I want all of you to agree and apply for interpretation course and learn sign language better, and learn Arabic language, the religion, everything. The society and deaf people are equal. Hearing people and deaf, all are equal. Like don't think that the deaf people are not good. They are not given the skill by the God. No, don't think like that. They are also equal. They are also same as our brother and sisters, and you have to support them, and everything is given by the God. It's not their problem, and everybody is equal. Deaf has the skill. They have every skill. They can ride a bicycle, car, everything. They can read everything, but the communication is important with ISL. Word. Masjid. I have seen many, like we used to build a masjid in colorful paints, lights are there, everything is there. People used to come there. They learn something. They'll be coming and worshipping in masjid, and we can see the steps are there, and also the without step, if some of them are not able to walk, they can go in that way. And there is speakers for the speaking person. The mic is there. The hearing person is accessible with the mic, the speaking people, and but the deaf is not accessible with the hearing people. They cannot understand. The speaker is speaking. What is he speaking? The topic, what I don't know. Like that, he'll be thinking. But you have to support them. How will you support? You have to give a interpretation in ISL. Now, every people are there, and I want you all to learn sign language and work for ISL and work as an interpreter, so that every every Muslim person can understand our religion, Quran, everything. All support, accessibility, and win, and God will help you, everybody, and we have to support each other. Thank you all.
Jazakallah khair, brother Fasid. Alhamdulillah. So we come to the end of the session now. Alhamdulillah. So we request you to register your names for the course. Inshallah, in the sense who are all interested, please give your names with um, brother Saad, so he'll make the arrangement. Okay, so inshallah we are likely to have this course begin by either first week of January or the second. I mean, we don't want to delay it much longer, but we are just concerned that if we start in December, there'll be a lot of holidays, and it could interrupt the course seriousness. So that is the only reason that we want to start it in Jan. But other than that, we are very eager to start it, very eager to start it as early as possible, so that the your good work is not delayed. So I hope this is understood, and I hope the enthusiasm for learning this course uh, stays higher. And it is, as Sheikh Abdul Salam and the brother um, and brother Fasid, and as they had mentioned, the importance of communication between the hearing people and the not hearing people is very, very essential, because they are missing out because they have, we have left out, and the world is, we know how the world is progressing, the speed the world is progressing, and the lack of communication between the hearing people and the non-hearing people, it is making it worse. The gap is widening. So alhamdulillah, we, as from as much as we can, we have to be close with them, be with them, and take them along with us. And especially when it comes to teaching of Islam, because it is a matter related to the akhirah. And so jazakallah khair. Any final words, brother Fasid? Hmm? Okay. So okay, alhamdulillah. So any questions to any questions from brothers and sisters, please please let us know. Yes, yes. By the way, the course is not charged, it's free, isn't it? Inshallah, inshallah. And even if I think it's going to be free, inshallah, with some commitments. Yes, of course, because when we say free, and enthusiastically, with a lot of registrations come, but yeah, but it drops. I mean, we don't want that. We want committed people to take the course, really learn, and then contribute to the society. So that is the reason. Yes, it is right now. Brother Fasid Rahman is the designer of the course, so he has said 2 months. It's going to be only 2 months. It's a physical class. Yes, it's 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, 60 hours then. So that is tentatively planned. So as we start the course, this is the basic idea. Yes, maybe 2 months or a little bit extended, 2.5 months, but we'll complete the syllabus. This is tentative, inshallah. So okay, so any questions, brothers and sisters? Yes, sister. Yes, sister, any questions? Form the sister, there is a form there. Are you available? I mean, you're do you know that there's okay, please fill the, yeah, please circle it. There's a form there with you. Please write, who are all interested, please write your names and contact number, inshallah. And please also, sisters, we expected about 100 attendance today, because there were 140 registrations for this session. But as you can see, the turnout has been like 50. But alhamdulillah, we are streaming online also, so I hope that there are other brothers and sisters watching. Please spread the word, because many of the society will not come to know that such a course is being going to be launched in Aspire. The reason being that there's too much messages and this thing going on in this world, and we think this message should not be lost. And please communicate to your friends and family that such a course is being run in Aspire, and as many as people to enroll and committedly finish it, inshallah. So we request you on that. So yes, sister, any other questions? Any questions, please? Brothers, any questions? Any? Yes. Okay. So, okay. How do deaf people pray Salah? That is the 5 times prayer, yes.
Before, they used to teach them, and first they'll be understanding the words from the Quran or the religion. After that, they'll be using the sign to understand them, and the posture, how to do the prayer, like that they'll be showing the postures. Then half deaf people can pray the, like they can speak, and they'll be speaking the word. After that, they'll be signing, they'll be connecting with the sign, they can pray for that.
Clear, sisters? Yes, sister, please. Yes, sister. Oh, but yes, interpreter will not be there, so it will not be possible to explain. That's okay. 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 Good. Okay. Um. Shake. Yeah. Okay. So please be quick with your questions so that we, use the time available as beneficial as we can. So please be quick with your questions and please do come. Yes, sister. Uh, so do you mean how do they read? Is it the question? Okay. Sister, if you can make the question short and precise, it's easy for me to con. So the question is, will there be any difficulty in reading different languages? Yes, sister. For common people, they have a hearing issue. How will they learn? Do you mean to ask how will they learn the languages? Oh, you got this.
See here, ISL, Indian Sign Language. Okay. Similarly, there's an International Sign Language. Do you know how many sign languages are available right now in the market? It is 300 languages are available. So sign languages, 300. In India, I don't know, but internationally 300 languages acknowledged. So in that languages, he is graduate right now, might be, I don't know, BCom or BSc, he has done it, and his English writing and understanding is more than perfect than anyone else. So once they have the language, might be Tamil sign language, Telugu sign language, Urdu sign language. So though that sign language, we teach them to read Urdu, to read Arabic. And Arabic also has the sign language also. And Arabic has the schools. So when they learn once the language, they can develop based on the book, that later on they don't need any interpreter, any person, because they are used to for the books. And the more they study, the more they develop. That is as a normal person. The difference is that in the beginning itself, that's it. After 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, there is no difference between normal people or between them. That is, I'm talking common deaf persons, they should be taught one language. Might be Tamil, might be English. Once they develop the language and they know to read the books, then they depend on the books. No need of sign language to develop. Interpretation, explanation might be needed. Clear, sisters? And for the deaf people, how they perform the prayer? How do you perform the, the secret prayer, Zohar, Asr? How do you perform? Huh? No, when you are performing Sunnah, Nafil, Zohar, how do you perform? Huh? It is between you and between the Quran, Ayah, Dua, isn't it? Similarly, they perform all the prayers. But they must learn. That is, we did not teach them the Quran. That is the problem. Let them to decide between them and between, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's simple. Khalas? Okay, finish?
Yes.
So boys, khalas, finish? Okay, so let the matter up. Those people who have finished, let them to leave if it is possible, or we have something to say. Those who want a question answer, let them to wait. We didn't get. 3 साल पहले? हाँ? हाँ, मैं बोला ना मेरे लेक्चर में, यू वर देयर इन द बिगिनिंग, आप थे सुबह में व्हेन आई स्पोक, मैं बोले जब थे आप, नहीं थे आप शुरू में, आज 10:30, 35, 40. So I told that time that we are neglecting completely this category of the people, whether they are blind or they are deaf or the other, that differently able, different, those people. We neglected as the society. हम लोग बहुत सी चीजें जो है ना छोड़ दिए, तो ये भी छोड़ दिए. So your daughter to come to Aspire was not prepared to teach the deaf people that time. अभी भी हमारे पास कोई भी नहीं है पढ़ाने के लिए. ये आए थे मेरे पास पढ़ने के लिए आए थे. बोले कि मेरे को थोड़ा ज्यादा सिखाया तो मैं लोगों को सिखा सकता हूँ, मेरे को बहुत बेसिक इस्लाम मालूम. He come to me basically to learn the deen because he knows very basic Islam. Okay, very basic Islam. So I thought that and teaching one person is a little bit not very useful. Why it should not be a class? So for that purpose, first we want the sisters or for the brothers to learn the sign language. Then I will teach them. So I am preparing a class to interpret the Quran, the Hadith, Arabic language to the community. So I am ready to teach them as long as there is a group of the people. So that what brought us as the, take the initiative for this purpose. Is it clear right now? So we want the scholars also. There is no scholar right now to talk in sign language. We don't have any khatib, any alim, any maulana. And they are not knowing the seriousness of this issue also. Because our community is competing with in other trifle issues, chiller issues. Understood, sister? आपको समझ में आई बात? मैं ये बोल रहा था कि हमारी कम्युनिटी में ये डेफ के लिए, डम्प के लिए, ब्लाइंड पीपल के लिए कोई भी स्कूल कॉलेजेस नहीं है, और हम लोग छोड़ दिए, दूसरे कामों में लगे हुए हम लोग, बेकार कामों में। तो उसकी प्रिपरेशन करना, उसके स्कूल्स होना, उसके कॉलेज होना, हमारे नाबीना लोग कुरान याद करना, हमारे बहरे लोग भी कुरान याद करना, समझना, पॉसिबिलिटीज है दुनिया में, लेकिन वी आर नॉट यूजिंग दैट, हम लोग नहीं कर रहे वो। तो वो करने के लिए एक सिस्टम बनाने की कोशिश ये है आज। सबसे पहले अल्लाह ताला आसान करे तो इंशाल्लाह तुम लोगों की सपोर्ट और सबकी मेहनत है इसमें, इट इज अ टीम वर्क। जी वो जो है ना, वो नाबीना के लिए प्रोफेशनल नहीं है, मेरे को मालूम है। वहाँ पे जो है ना, वो ब्राइलर बोलते हो उन लोग, उस्ताद के बगैर पढ़ के सीख के याद करने का सिस्टम नहीं है, खाली उस्ताद पढ़ता उन लोग याद करते। वो बहुत पुराना, 100 साल पुराना जमाना, 1000 साल पुराना तरीका है वो। अभी तो टीचर उस्ताद यानी बच्चों को जो है ना, उसके लिए एक किताबें छपती हैं, ब्राइलर किताबें बोल के, वो सिखा दिए बच्चों को, एक 2 3 4 महीनों में अलीफ बा जीम दाल फाला या फाइल कैसा, तो वो लोग खुद पढ़ सकते हैं ना। तो वो नहीं है ना हमारे पास, वैसे स्कूल्स नहीं है हमारे पास, वैसा प्रेस भी होना है। जितने किताबें हम लोग पढ़ रहे नहीं, ऑनलाइन देख रहे नहीं, अंधों के लिए भी वो प्रेस में वो किताबें छपाना ना, कहाँ है? नहीं है कहीं भी इंडिया में। आपको मालूम है तो बोलो मेरे को, नहीं है। हम लोग प्रोग्राम करते, खाली बिल्डिंग बनाते, सेंटर बनाते, सॉलिड काम नहीं करते उम्मत की जरूरत के। खाली एक कॉन्फ्रेंस करेंगे, लाखों रुपए खर्चा करेंगे, बिरयानी खिलाना उसमें भी, नहीं तो प्रोग्राम फ्लैप। ये है हमारी कम्युनिटी का कल्चर, वेरी सैड। नहीं आते, देखो आप, आज देखो हम लोग 2 महीने से मार्केटिंग टीम को पैसे दे के, फ्लैरा बना के, कॉल्स करके पर्सनली, तो 140 लोग रजिस्टर्ड करे, कितने लोग आए? अब आए सो इतने लोग कितने क्लासेस अटेंड करते वो भी देख लो आप। हमारी कम्युनिटी बिल्कुल ही अल्लाह ताला के अजाब की मुस्तहिक हो गई, बेखूफियां कर करके। अल्लाह बचाए। एनीथिंग एल्स? सॉरी, that we will decide after taking a feedback from the students, from the attendees. Yeah, we will take the feedback, and the most comfortable time we will decide it. Might be morning, might be evening, might be weekends, whatever it is. Sorry, I told you, if there is a 50 homemakers, then the time they want we will decide. Wallahi, we are ready to support the community anytime you want, 24 hours. If the homemakers are there, it is not just one homemaker coming and that is also absent after 1 week. I have all types of experiences, very bad and bitter experiences. So you prepare 25 students of homemakers. Anytime they want, we will provide the teacher with our expenses. We will sponsor the teachers. Clear? Ask me. And you told evening, bring 25 people. Wallahi, I provide the teacher. Any challenge? Community, we want the community. It is not the teachers. Teachers are available, providers are available. Society is not ready mentally. For the parties, they are available. May Allah protect us. Khalas, finish? Okay. Inshallah, please be serious. Feel the seriousness of our responsibilities, duties, about the deaf, about the blind, about those people who have all the normalities, but they don't know the deen. That is also a responsibility, isn't it? They have the eyes, they have the money, they have the wealth, but Islam is not in their hearts. So this is our duty. If we leave this community, the next generation won't be on Islam. This is our duties. Jazakallah khair. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
Thank you, sister. Thank you for your interpretation. We had wonderful time, and thank you so much. Very beneficial to you, Sister Mira Seven, to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.